Well, hello and welcome to this series of ACTO vlogs with ADRIAN Rhodes, Chair of ACTO, and Cal Nield, one of our ACTO directors, and I'm Pip Weitz, Vice Chair of ACTO. There seems to be a lot of cogs today, but that represents very well the cogs in the wheel of our board of directors and all the hard work. Those of you that listened to part 2 will have heard a bit about that already. So we're on part 3, and Cal, over to you.
Okay, so Adrian, I was thinking that we were touching on some of the work that has been happening during the pandemic in ACTO. It's been a huge period of growth for online therapy. So much going on in that sort of world and that domain. I think it's really difficult to distill down this question in terms of 3 top tips. And, we were talking earlier with Sarah Worley-James and her place in the conference where she's thinking about the lessons learned. And I asked a similar question of her this morning, but I just wonder, what would you say in terms of the therapist's top tips? What would you say that coming out of the pandemic, what would you summarize?
Yeah, well, I think the first 2, I did think that there were top tips of people who are relatively young as online therapists, but I'm not so sure. The first one, I think, is it's really important that we should invest time, each one of us invest time on getting to know our technology and to setting up our background, how we look online, how the place we work from appears, so that we are confident and we are capable of being relaxed as we do our sessions, and we don't make all those strange mistakes of only seeing half of our face and the rest of it. So, but it actually does. We do need to invest time. I get a friend, a colleague, to criticise us and to tell us what we're doing wrong. It's worthwhile investing time in getting that practical stuff right. The second one is, I think, about anxiety, because working online can be anxiety provoking, particularly when you're starting out. And I think we need to think about our anxiety, because we need to work out, is our anxiety about our clients and their material, or is it about the online work? And I think so often we can mix those things up, and we need to be clear about what the anxiety is about. The third one is that we need to be willing and keen and indeed excited about going back to our modality and reframing all that we learned from our face-to-face work. So the techniques that we use need to be reframed, the theoretical perspective needs to be reframed, and in doing so we unlock all sorts of new potential, all sorts of new skills and perspectives in how to frame the therapy that we grew up in and that we learned face-to-face. And that I find incredibly exciting, and for me, that I guess is why I get involved in ACTO, because the exploring of taking what I know and taking it into something new is so powerful. I guess there is a fourth one. I'm going to pinch a fourth one, and that is enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I know that we're dealing with some of the most awful aspects of human life, and risk and tragedy and turmoil. These are the things that we work with, but we choose to work with them. So let's enjoy. Let's rejoice in it. Let's find it vibrant and nurturing of ourselves, and let's find new ways of helping to support and to encourage clients to work through their problems. Enjoy.
I think that's excellent. I think that's an excellent note to finish up on. Thank you.
My pleasure.